Rassie'S has pulled another tactical surprise ahead of Saturday's Rugby Championship clash with the Wallabies, shifting Kolisi to number 8 for the first time in his Springbok career. South Africa's captain, long established as one of the world's premier flankers, will anchor the scrum this weekend, a role he only began exploring during his domestic run with the Sharks in the United Rugby Championship, where he played the bulk of the 2024/25 season at the back of the pack. With Jasper Wiese suspended and both Cameron Hanekom and Elroy Lau out long-term, Erasmus has decided to bring that experiment to the test arena. Other options were on the table: Jean-Luc Dupraz, who started at number 8 against the Barbarians in June, and Cobus Wiese, who impressed against Georgia. But the Bok boss has instead opted to hand the job to his skipper. "We actually changed our mind there," Erasmus told reporters. "The more we practiced, we realized that the only position the guy plays at 8 is at scrums, which happens maybe 13 or 14 times a game. General play is probably what happens most, and having guys like Peter, Marco and Sia on the field, we really feel Australia is a threat at the breakdown. They really fight hard at the breakdown, and those guys clean out well at the breakdown, and we feel we are going to need that. It's just at scrumming where he is 8. I know I said a couple of weeks ago that she is a 6 and not an 8, but we came to the conclusion that we actually need him there and have Quagga on the bench." Alongside Kolisi, Pieter-Steph du Toit and Marco van Staden complete the loose trio in a back row selection clearly designed to win the breakdown war against an Australian pack that Erasmus rates highly. There are other significant calls. Grant Williams and Maney Libbock get the nod in the halfback roles, while the bench makeup stays at a traditional 5-3 split instead of the Boks' more notorious 6-2 or 7-1 strategies. Erasmus, however, hinted that could change based on Australia's final squad. South Africa even moved their team announcement forward from Tuesday to Monday. The reason? "It is to get the speculation out of the way," Erasmus explained. "You guys can now speculate about the team that are playing. The team knows already who is playing, so getting this out of the way, we can just focus on really training well and preparing. If you look at the split of their squad, there is a lot of forwards in there. If they go 6-2, we might change on Thursday or Friday, but if they go standard 5-3, this will pretty much be our team." So the stage is set. Kolisi in a new role, the Wallabies ready to scrap at the breakdown, and Rassie holding a few cards back for game day mind games. Is this a tactical masterstroke, or a gamble that could backfire against a desperate Australian side?